Ball State Sports LinkedIn, presented by First Merchants Bank.
Thanks for checking out Ball State Sports LinkedIn for Thursday, January 28th. I'm Nick Yeoman. We start today's edition of LinkedIn with what else but Tuesday night's thrilling double overtime win for the Ball State men's basketball team against the Miami Redhawks. Sophomore Jarrett Jones had a monster night, scoring 21 points and pulling down 12 rebounds for the Cardinals. The double-double was the 5th of the season for Jones, and the 21 points matches his career high. Jones wasn't the only one who stepped up big, however, as two freshmen came up with great efforts late in the game. Juwan Scaife scored 11 points, including a three-point play in the second overtime that gave the Cardinals the lead for good. After that, clutch free throws by Myron Green Jr. secured the win for Ball State. The Cardinals actually trailed by 9 points in the second half, but a late 14-4 run pushed the game to overtime. After the game, head coach Billy Taylor was thrilled with the defensive effort his team showed at the end of regulation.
We knew that we really had to step up big on the defensive end of the floor because possessions were going to be at a premium at that point in the game. So we couldn't afford to trade baskets with them. We really needed to play great defense. I thought Pierre Steen did an amazing job on Kenny Hayes. Kenny's a terrific offensive player. Pierre was just very consistent, tried to be there everywhere Kenny was and contest his jump shots. Really try to make him work for any opportunities he got.
The victory over Miami was the first since the 2003-2004 season, and the win evened the Cardinals' record up at 9-9 for the year. There won't be much time to celebrate, however, because the team's next game is tonight on the road against Buffalo. Reggie Witherspoon's team is 2-0 at home in Mid-American Conference play, and the Cardinals are still searching for their first MAC road win. Last night, the Ball State women's basketball team welcomed the Akron Zips to Worthen Arena. The Cardinals would try for their 10th win, and junior Emily Maggart was looking for double-double number 13 for the season. Maggart would get that double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds, but that wasn't enough as the Cardinals fell in overtime 66-64. Ball State was led by Tyronda Benning, who scored a team-high 17 points and got solid nights from Audrey McDonald, who scored 10 points, and Danielle Gratton, who grabbed 8 rebounds to go along with her 11 points. The loss was the 11th of the season for the Cardinals, and they'll look to bounce back on the road against Ohio this Saturday. As we look towards the weekend ahead in Ball State athletics, the men's tennis team will be on the road against Purdue, and the gymnastics team is on the road for a meet against Northern Illinois. As far as action this weekend in Worthen Arena, the men's volleyball team has 2 home matches. Friday, Billy Ebel and the Cardinals will host George Mason, and Saturday they'll entertain Rutgers Newark. Here's head coach Joel Walton's take on the Cardinals' next 2 opponents.
Mason last year, we beat them at their place, and I think we lost to them here at home. And they're a good team. They always are. They have a nice rivalry, even though they're a non-conference opponent with Ball State. So we're going to have to be ready to play a good match and do a little bit of learning on the fly as we see what their team is this year and who they're relying on. Rutgers has been a team the last couple of years that's really kind of struggled. They haven't had enough consistency in their play to really challenge our team. So probably of the 2 matches next week, George Mason is the one that concerns me the most.
That's going to do it for us today at Ball State Sports Link. Make sure to visit our partners at First Merchants Bank at firstmerchants.com. For everyone at Sports Link, I'm Nick Yeoman.